Sure enough, I just had a little babble about how I'm technologically challenged and realized I forgot to plug in the audio. So that's pretty par for the course for me. I don't know how people make these motovlogs and don't ever seem to have any issues. So, what I was saying, we're going to go out to Cleo's Ferry Museum. I'm not entirely sure what's there, but we're going to go check it out. So the Africa Twin, this is the DCT, so no clutch, which is still very strange for me to get used to. So it has different drive modes. So it's got neutral, and then you can put it in drive mode. I have no idea why anybody would use drive mode. Drive mode pretty much sucks. It shifts, like by the time you're going 20 miles an hour, it's in 6th gear. I don't entirely understand that. And then it's got sport mode 1, 2, and 3. I've been playing around with them. So far I'm thinking I'm liking 3 the best. It tends to weight higher in the RPM range to shift, which is a little more natural. One thing I haven't gotten used to is the engine braking. That's something you can adjust, but it seems to be very aggressive, which I don't mind when you're slowing down, but it seems to like kick in at very strange, inopportune times. So this is officially ride, I don't know, 5 or 6 on this bike. There's the guy on rollerblades. I haven't seen rollerblades in about 1 billion years. So I'm amazed at how intimidated I have been on this bike. I've been riding for a long time, but this bike just is intimidating the hell out of me because of the size. I have my KLR in the garage next to it, and the KLR is actually taller than this one. I think it's because the tank is so wide, and there's a 100-pound weight difference. The KLR was 430 something pounds, and this one is 540, something like that. Well, when it's working, the navigation seems to work pretty well. Coming up and making a little loop around the airport to get out to cow country. This back here is also Gowan Field, home to my favorite airplane in the world, the A-10 Warthog. I don't know why I like that plane. It's just an ungodly ugly airplane, but there's just something about it. Some sort of gravel pit out here. Always tons of dust and trucks and things that could go bad. And construction. Idaho State Correctional Complex. I hope never to visit. In a short time and the couple of videos I've made, I've realized that it's really hard, especially on the motorcycle, to be pushing buttons. I know GoPro has a single little remote control that you can push that will turn on and off multiple cameras. I'm gonna have to get one of those, I think. Oh, so what I was saying before about being intimidated by the bike. So it's the hell. Well, see, now my damn navigation cut out again. It's frustrating. So what I was saying before about being intimidated by the bike. So there's just something about that extra 100 pounds sitting up on top of this tank that has just made me super intimidated about stopping at stoplights and being able to hold the bike up. I've had a couple close calls, and close calls meaning like it started leaning and I was like, oh, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get it back up. Visions of dropping the bike in the middle of an intersection haunt me. And I don't know why. I don't know why it's bugging me so much. And then the other day I stumbled across a video on the Mototrek site The new one, not the old one with Brett Tax, but the new one. And a gal, I think her name's Chrissy something, I'll put up the name. But anyway, she's a tiny little gal, like 5'4", 100 pounds maybe. And she rides a bike just as big and same weight as this, and just maneuvers it, and rolling mounts and dismounts, and it made me feel very insecure with my manhood, my manliness. If she can do it, I should be able to do it. So I gotta practice. I gotta get crash bars on the bike and bite the bullet and just practice. So once again, Android Auto is cut out, and I gotta figure out why. Yeah, it's the connection in my phone. I do like riding out here on these back roads. This is generally my goal, is to stay off the interstates as much as possible and just see what I can see out here. Okay, I'm now officially very frustrated. So because of the connection on my phone, Android Auto keeps disconnecting, and I really have no idea whatsoever where I am. I don't really have a mount for the phone because it's in the tank bag. So basically, when I need to make a turn or something, I have to stop and pull out the phone and look and figure out where it is I'm going. It's kind of pretty out here in a desolate sort of way. I have no idea where I'm going though. And I have the memory of a gnat. So even though I just looked at the map, I still don't remember the name of the streets. Oh, south side. Oh, I am supposed to go on south side. We're taking south side. Woohoo! Because these little roads out here are just a maze of strange names that don't match anything. I mean, I know the Snake River is roughly over there, so I'm going kind of in the right direction, but very aggravating. Anyway, pretty day though. Very pretty out here. And that road ended up being a dead end, so hopefully we've figured out another option. Okay, I've made it back to some little town. Melba. A very interesting ride and lots of getting lost, but we finally made it here. Cleo's Ferry Museum. Hey, Mr. Peacock. What say you? Really? Alright, a very strange collection of lawn gnomes, I guess. What a wacky little place. I really had no idea what this was going to be. All these strange little statues and everything on this little nature trail. Oh, cool. Alright, that was Cleo's Ferry Museum. A little bit of an adventure getting there. A very eclectic collection of things. Wasn't quite sure what to think of it. Alright, so an interesting observation in my first sort of attempt to go see a little side road attraction. Okay, so a couple observations. First one, navigation. I gotta fix that. That sucked. I don't want to repeat that again. Number two, once you get someplace, it wasn't even that hot today. I don't even know what the temperature is. It's like 70 something ish. So to be wearing the heavy pants, heavy jacket, the boots, figuring out what to do with your helmet, a regular camera, the GoPro camera, and your phone, and walk around and see stuff, was very hot and awkward. I am just dripping wet right now. As a pseudo review of my new Carlsbad jacket, the ventilation is awesome. Opened up all the ventilation zips and lots of airflow moving through it. I'm very impressed. Okay, so now the challenge is to navigate my way through a town that I have no idea how to get around in without navigation, because I can't get my phone or my navigation app to work. Ay, ay, ay. We are still trying to make our way through town. I haven't decided if I'm lost or not yet. In theory, we managed to navigate the right way through the town. I got in the road that I wanted to be on to get me home. But I know that there's going to be some detours and construction, so I just have to get through that, because I've never actually been on this road before. And then we'll be home free. Alright, I have not been successful so far. I have been driving around for about 20 minutes trying to find a way through all this construction. I went down this road, got down there, road is completely shut off, so now I gotta come back, find another way around. Boy, challenging. And sure enough, at this point my battery died. I hadn't had anything to eat or drink since early in the morning. This was supposed to be just a couple-hour adventure, and it turned into an all-day affair. So that was a major miscalculation on my part. Probably took me another hour and a half, hour 45 minutes to get home from this point. Lots of kinks to work out, but hey, isn't that what this is all about? Live and learn and figure out new things. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, subscribe and stay tuned for the next one.